Welcome back to Learning from the Greats. Today we have Serral versus Mana at the WESG 2018 Grand Finals. We are going to go onto Serral's camera and we are going to watch him play protoss. See what he does. He plays much faster than Rogue. Holy jeez. Watch the opener for Rogue yesterday that I put up, and watch this one and see how much faster he is moving. My goodness. Anyway, alright. So I want to take a look at when he expands. I really loved Rogue's yesterday 19 expand into Lingbane Hydra. I want to see what Serral does against protoss in this matchup. So Serral has two main openers. One is a Roach opener, and one is a Ling opener. I save Roaches if I'm getting all in, but not always. Sometimes I can defend with Ling Queen, and I just like the mobility of Zerglings much more than Roaches, and I like the composition of Lingbane Hydra very much. Let me see here. I think he went for an 18, the 17 hatch. Yeah, I think it was 17 hatch on that time. Okay, so his second Overlord hangs out at the natural. Again, it's different than Rogue. Rogue sends his across the map to see what's kind of going on. 2 into gas, 3 into gas, okay. Go around with each other here with this. I wonder where his second Overlord is headed. Hotkeyed so he can put it away. I didn't see exactly what it was doing. Alright. So 2 queens, 4 lings, standard. He's going to start up Zergling speed. He's going to pull off of gas. Still has not taken his third. Looks like he's thinking about it. 28, maybe a 30 hatch. Gonna catch what's coming out first. He's gonna take his hatch at the after his lings pop is when he's gonna go take his hatch. 30. Yes. That avoids any of your pro blocks or anything like that. Both queens come forward. So the Serral move knows that it's an adept. Alright. Let's see here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tad. It's blaring right now. Word. Alright. Alright. He sees the Stargate. So I'm gonna say 4-minute spores. It's Phoenix first, he's gonna try to send it in. Lots of scouting, figuring out what he's gonna try to do. I like this. Alright, let's wait until he drops his first building or starts making lings. Spores right as the third base opens. That's nice. Alright. Spores. Starting the lair. Let's see what he is up to. Roach Warden. So it's a Roach Warden down up front. Alright, so he's got his creep queens and his inject queens on different hotkeys. So he can pull everything down. I like that idea. I'm going to start doing that too. See what he does with roaches. Go chamber.
Our forces are under attack.
That better. You've still not made any roaches. You just gotta kind of be safe. So blind roach warden. Baneling nest down. What's his work? 60 workers. I do this extend fourth base, 6 minutes.
Our drones are under attack.
Alright. Making more workers. I want to see how long Serral stays on Lingbane Hydra here. Baneling speed.
Our forces are under attack.
One thing that Rogue and Serral both do is they have this little Ling squad across the map. That's like his whole army right now. He doesn't have anything besides. He's making just workers right now. If you look, 75 workers. He's got his infestation put down now. Range before speed for Hydras.
Metamorphosis complete.
Again for Protoss, range before speed. He's going melee upgrades. Even though there's Phoenix.
Forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. Our forces are under attack. A creature
My god, he's moving so fast. There's upgrades right now. He just has +1. Starting +2. He's also not getting the armor upgrades, which is interesting. I usually get armor upgrades against Protoss, and I guess it's just a waste of time.
Our forces
Going into
are
Spire.
under attack.
Let's see what he's doing. What's your secret? He's getting a hive now too. So I can get a hive and infestation pit while I'm doing this.
Are under attack.
This is what Serral is teaching me. So there it is. Charged a lot of Mortal Archon. He saw it. Making a lot. Right before this engagement, I'm going to see the Hydra count. So, Rogue had about 20 Hydras.
Mineral field
25
depleted.
Hydras. I make about 20 Hydras when I do Lingbane Hydra. Alright, here we go. Okay, there's more Hydras coming in. I'm gonna wait until actually this pops. Once he gets his... 'cause he's right now still trying to build up his preferred army composition. Once he actually engages in, then I'm gonna pause it and see what's going on.
Metamorphosis complete. Mineral field.
He's splitting everywhere on the map.
Our forces are under attack.
Alright, so what does he feel confident with?
Our forces are under attack.
He is everywhere. This is insane. Alright, here we go. Let's take a look. He's about maxed out. 17 Hydras. So about 20 Hydras is what I'm looking at as the magic number here. 20, yeah. Alright, let's see what his remax is. He's gonna pull home.
Mutation complete.
And Hydra's on the way.
Mineral field.
Again, I want to see when he
depleted.
pushes out again next. So look at his composition. He's getting broods right now.
Mineral
Going to
field.
corruptors. Adrenal glands, the corruptors. 17 Hydras. 21 Hydras. So 20 Hydras. This is it. 20 Hydras. I should have 20 Hydras with my army. If I need to put 5 up in my base, then I'll put 5 up in my base.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Instead of doing the 5 Hydras in the main, I should do spines. Or spore crawlers, because then I can have more Hydras in my army, and I don't need to waste 10 supply of army just sitting in my natural. This is something I saw both Rogue and Serral do. Both of them are going only damage upgrades. Both of them are stopping at +2 damage on their upgrades. +3 is not in the works right now, it's Adrenal Glands. 80 workers on 6 gas. This is something that was same between Rogue and Serral with Lingbane Hydra. 6 gas is all you need. I'm learning a lot. 10 Hydras. So as soon as you get into the Corruptor, you lose your Hydra count and you replace them with Corruptor Brood. So Brood, Corruptor, Lingbane.
Our forces are under attack.
How many broods is the magic number now is what we want to know. That's 6. Wait till this engagement starts.
Depleted.
So we got some economic damage done. So both of them went across the map, got some economic damage done, and then came home. And he's waiting for the protoss to move back forward. So Serral did this just by controlling 6 broods. Looks like 8 broods. 8 brood lords, yeah. So Serral did this by controlling it, but Rogue did it by Bane drops. And I think I can try Bane drops first, and if it doesn't work, I can always try to go back and do that. But also, the Mana went Phoenix, so Bane drops isn't a very good idea. He's going Phoenix and stuff like that. You can find him and pick him off really easily. So that also probably played into why he did not do that.
Our forces are under attack.
Broods are amazing. Alright, so this is sweet. Alright, so things I liked about this and things I noticed. So I'm gonna talk about this a little bit as soon as it's done. I'm just watching.
Are under attack.
Okay, so it's about done. He's just pushing it right now. It's gonna end here in a second, I'm assuming. Yeah, it's almost done. Alright, so let's talk about this. We'll watch just this last engagement. Brood Lords versus just Zealots. sweet. Here we go. So let's take a look at this. So things I liked about this, I liked how he got this Roach Warden here, about 425, just in case he needed it. He was like, all right, let's just get it. Not going to use it. He never made a single Roach this entire game, but he got this Roach Warden early. Things I didn't necessarily like. I don't like how late his third base was. I don't like the lateness of this third. I really like the opener that Rogue did, with getting a really quick third base and kind of just going at it. Serral played a very defensive opener, a very, very defensive opener, which is good. But I think he might have been expecting some more cheesy play. Well, maybe this is a good idea. But I like the fast expand. Taking that risk for a quick third just says, now I'm doing this. This is what I'm doing. Deal with it. So I think I can do a 30 expand if I need to. But I'm going to learn the 19 expand. I already know a 30 expand, so I can just do it if they're trying to block my third. I'll just wait till I have lings and go over there. Now, things I noticed. Upgrades is they both went just one set of upgrades, and they both went Groove Spines first. Things that are different is the Infestation Pit timing going into Brood Lords from Serral and not from Rogue. Other things that are similar, 80 workers was the worker count towards the middle of the game, and that was on 6 gas. 2, 4, 6. They don't have 10 gases here. So I'm going to continue to do that myself. Protoss also only had +3 weapons, but they were trading out upgrades for better unit composition, having more units out. There is creep all over the base. This is amazing. His creep spread. So I might take bits and pieces of this that I like and that I don't like. For example, I like having this Roach Warden here, but I like taking the fast third. It's hard to say. I'm going to have to keep looking and see what kind of the other metas are doing. It wasn't terribly late. I mean, it's a standard third base, but I really like the greediness of that third and just having a lot of larva. And I think without this Roach Warden, I can defend on Queen Ling, very similar to how Rogue was playing. So roaches are good if you're going to do some sort of a roach push. I have a roach build that I do with Zerg, but it's a gasless opener because you don't need Zergling speed. I kind of like, if I'm going to get Zergling speed, I'm going to use Zerglings from the very beginning of the game. If I'm going to use roaches, I'm going to skip Zergling speed altogether, and we're going roaches. I like kind of making that decision. So I think I'm going to be still staying with Rogue's style, but I did learn some upgrades and other things like that. Very interesting build, and I hope to see more builds here very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.